just like Aloka. For us, we look at him differently. He could be a monk in his past life. Because he's very clever, he's very smart. I'm telling you, he's super smart. But breaking his rules and regulations because of doing something. And now he's suffering with this form as an animal. And that is why I named him Aloka, means light. Hope it finds the light of wisdom to liberate all kind of sufferings. Us too, we will be wandering around in this circle of life, life after life, and we don't know which form we will be born into. We don't know. But at that moment, when before we pass away, that is very important to all of us. You know, when we die, before we die, we are the only one, the only person in this world can see our life, our next life. Just like a movie. In our mind, in our heads, it's just like rewinding our whole life. What have we done in the battlefield? Which one is stronger? It will pop up in our head and it's just playing it, rewinding it just like a movie. If we committed into killing a lot of beings, and all those sound, all those crying sound, voice, and all those images that we've been doing, it just rewinding in our head. And that is the time when a lot of people, they ask for help and they cry and they yell and shout out loud and then do all this, trying to ask for help, to support from the others. But nobody understands, nobody knows about anything about it except that person. It's suffering before dying. If that person died at that moment, he or she will go directly to the next world, which is animal or hell. The four unwholesome realm, suffering realm, hell, animal realm, asura, Veda, hungry ghosts. These we call the four bad realms. And human and heaven are the realms that we want it to be. We want to be reborn as human or even heaven. In our tradition, heaven is different. Many different levels of heavens, right? But when we go there, because we have such merit, we have a lot of merit, that's why we were reborn in heaven. But after enjoying in the heaven for a long time, when our lifespan is over, we go back and reborn into the different realms. Depends on our karma. That is in our tradition. So heaven is not final state, final destination, because we still born and reborn and reborn. So these 6 places where all beings will be reborn again and again, over and over, until become enlightened. The place where we call Nirvana. That is the place where will be no more reborn, no more defilements, nothing else. That is in our traditions. So I'm sharing all this to let you know that regardless of our belief or our religion of practicing, we are not here trying to spread Buddhism or promote or convert anybody, but sharing all those to let you know we should do something better for ourselves before we die. Before we die, we should have something to bring with us, but not material. All these materialities will have to leave. We cannot carry all those with us. But what will come with us is either wholesome deed or unwholesome deed that will go with us continuously to the next life, or anywhere we go, it will come with us. So we should do something better before we pass away. That's why I always say, when I go to the funeral and people send a card saying rest in peace, and I keep asking myself, is it really rest in peace? You cannot rest in peace when you live a life suffering. Right? In order for us to rest in peace, we have to have a life with peace while we still survive, while we still alive. So practicing mindfulness to purify our mind, to manage all kind of emotions and feelings, to live a better life is what we really need right now. And for the rest of our life, that is how we create peace for our life and our family and our neighbors, our society and our nation and the world. Peace cannot begin when we always get out. Always begins from within, which is inside, when we look back and see ourselves, see our breath, feel our heartbeat. Just look back, take some time, reflect ourselves, feel it, see our breath, be mindful with it, then we will have peace. When I walk at the beginning, people thought that we are walking for the world peace. And then after listening to my talk, it's totally different. I mentioned this several times that we cannot change this world. There will be no world peace. But there will be world peace if all the people doing it together, not the venerable monks alone. It means that we have to walk on this path. It means to practice and walk together. The power of togetherness is very powerful. That could change a lot of things. Change our life, change this nation, change this world. So please practice diligently every single day. That is how we support our nation, that is how we support this world, and that is how we build a world for our future generation to live. That is including ourselves. So how many of us willing to walk on this path for the rest of our life? All of us? Yes. So we have to walk every day, okay? Even though it's tough. Even though it's tough. But we have to walk on this. When we fall down, stand right up and walk again. Don't just lie there. Stand right up and walk again. If we could do that, our life is gonna change forever. Any question for me?
I have a question.
Yes.
Could you please say more about the human responsibility towards all animals?
The human responsibility for all animals. In our traditions, no killing. In our tradition, one of the 5 rules and regulations is 5 refugees. No killing is one of the first ones. And it is very important that I talk one of my talks that I mentioned about Aloka again. Somehow I strayed off to follow all the monks all the time, and now that he's become a world famous dog, and you spoil him, and so he definitely have a connection with us that I mentioned earlier. He probably be a monk or a monk before this fall, right? So if you see any animal that just come to you from nowhere and then just stick with you, will not leave you, they probably one of our relatives in the past. Yes, it is, because how strange it is for the dog living in the street in India and now become a US citizen with a mom that he had never met before. And then when he don't see me, you can imagine he cry all day long. Wherever he go, even though many moms, he loves all moms, okay? But he enjoys playing with all the moms. But he always remembers that his master is there and he needs to come with his master. That's Aloka. So, no killing is the rule. This is something that if we commit, then we have to pay for it. No one else can replace it, or no one else can suffer for that karma for us. Right? So no killing is one of the rules in Buddhism.